guys, welcome back to my channel. It's me. I'm back finally with a Christmas or special event makeup look. It's super dramatic and perfect for the holidays. This is the time that we get the chance to go all out there with our glitter and our heavy makeup. Well, at least for me. Anyways, if you guys are interested in knowing how I achieved this makeup look, then just keep on watching. So to start with this makeup, I'm going to start hydrating, and I will do that with this Physicians Formula oil. Any beauty oil will do. I'm just going to apply it on my lips and any other area of my face that I feel that needs a little bit extra moisture. For foundation today, I'm using the L'Oreal Infallible in the shade 105. I was going to say 107. I don't know why. But anyways, I'm just going to apply that all over the face. I did start blending it in. I'm like, why isn't this blending properly? And I realized I was using the wrong beauty blender. It was dirty and dry. So anyways, I'm just going to apply a layer, actually 2 of those. I think it was 1.5. Anyways, I'm just going to apply a fair amount of foundation just so that it covers any acne scars that I have or any red active acne that I have. As you can see, this foundation is bomb. It literally covers every imperfection, and that is perfect for my liking. If you don't like full coverage, then don't wear full coverage. For concealer today, I'm using the Revlon Age Defying Concealer. This is in the shade Light. I think it's 02 or 01. As you can see, I have been obsessed with this stuff that I'm completely running out. I'm just going to apply that on the areas that I want to highlight and on the areas that I want to cover a little bit, which are my dark circles. I want to cover those a little bit, and I also want to cover my veins and any discoloration that I have on my eyes. And this concealer on the eyelids will help me as an eyeshadow base, and this is going to help the eyeshadow last longer, and it's going to prevent it from creasing, cracking, breaking, smudging. You guys know. Now I'm just going to set my makeup with this powder from MAC. This is the Studio Fix powder in the shade NC25. And first I will push in the product with a big fluffy brush that is just from the drugstore. And then with the sponge that comes with it, you can use any sponge you have. Even your beauty blender will work well for this. I love doing this trick because applying the powder with the sponge completely changes the finish. It really gives you that porcelain finish, which is beautiful, and I'm obsessed with it. And it also adds a little bit of extra coverage, which you guys know that I'm all about my full coverage. Picking up the Maybelline Master Contour Kit. This is the medium shade. I'm just going to use the bronzer in the center, and I'm going to mix it with this super subtle highlight just so that the bronzer is not so matte, because lately I've been loving my bronzer to be very mineralized, which is crazy. I've always hated that, but recently I'm really into that. So I'm just going to quickly carve out my face by applying the bronzer on the hollows of the cheeks, on the sides of the forehead, on the forehead, and on the jawline, giving my face a little bit more structure and definition, and most importantly depth, because the powders that we used earlier completely erased our features. So I'm just going to bring them back with the bronzer. Then I'm going to use the blush that's in the same palette, and I'm just going to apply it on the cheeks just to give me a nice little rosy color. The brows have changed recently, and lately I've been using this Annabelle Skinny Brow Pencil. The first one that I'm using is in the shade Universal Light, and I'm going to use that on the front of my eyebrow because I want my eyebrow to have a nice gradient from light to dark. And a nice hot cup of coffee won't hurt because it is freezing cold out, so yeah. For the rest of the eyebrows, I fill them in with the same Annabelle pencil, the skinny one, but this is in the shade Universal Dark. And as you can see, it gives you the perfect gradient from light to dark, which is exactly what I want for my eyebrows. And lastly, I just brush the hairs in place and blend the product in with the other end of the pencil. And then as always, I have to carve out my eyebrows. And for that, I'm using the Studio Fix concealer from MAC in the shade NC25. And this cleans up the brows so well. It makes it very sharp and very defined, which is exactly what I like. Now for highlight, which is my favorite part. Well, everything's my favorite part, don't mind me. But anyways, I'm going to set my face first with some MAC Fix Plus, and then I'm going to use this pigment from Trina Torrentino. And just while the Fix Plus is tacky, I'm just going to apply that on the highest points of my cheeks in a C shape, and then I'm also going to apply that on the chin. And as you can see, this highlight is so pigmented, which is my favorite thing in highlighters. Anyways, with a smaller, more dense brush, I'm going to apply that on the cupid's bow and the tip of the nose and the bridge of the nose. And right after that, of course, I have to do my contouring, my nose contouring. You guys know this is a must for me. So what I've been using is this Wet n Wild highlighting and contouring kit, and then I use the bronzer side. I create 2 lines on the sides of my nose, and then I blend them out with a small Smashbox brush, and I literally blend that out for like 10 minutes, and then I blend it out even more with my fingers just to make sure that everything's completely blended and that there are no harsh lines. Picking up this nice matte brown eyeshadow. It's from NYX and it's called Dance the Tides, and it's been one of my favorite eyeshadows forever. I'm just going to apply that on the crease and on the outer V of the eye, building that product until it's very visible. Now I'm using this e.l.f. cream eyeshadow, and I can't remember the name. I'll leave it in the description box. And I'm just applying this as a base for my glitter. Just gonna apply that all over the lid, first with my fingers, and later on I go back with a brush just to make sure that the application is nice and precise. Using this glitter glue and the pigment from It Cosmetics. The pigment is in the shade Gold. This combination is a bomb. You guys know I really love these It Cosmetics products. They're bomb. And no, it's not sponsored. It's just simply my own opinion. Anyways, I'm just gonna apply a thin layer of the glue all over the eyelid, and I'm just gonna let it get tacky, almost dry but not all the way, and then I apply my glitter. Again, it's in the shade Gold, little by little building up the glitter until I am satisfied. And just be patient, this takes a lot of time, and be careful because glitter is so messy. I didn't have a mess because I'm used to working with this type of glitter and the glue, so I know exactly what to do. Usually I would do my eye look first and then I would do my face makeup, but I am a pro with this glitter, so just okay. So now I'm gonna do my wing line using the NYC liquid eyeliner. There's no surprise here. You guys know it's the only thing I use. Taking this dark purple and dark brown eyeshadow from the 35 Neutral palette from Morphe, I'm just gonna use a smaller but a little bit of a blending brush at the same time, and I'm just gonna blend that out right on the outer V of the eye. Now that my wing is done, I know exactly where the outer V will be, so I'm just gonna apply that very heavily on the V and then lightly bring it towards the crease. For lashes today, I'm using these from Ardell. They're in the number 111, and I'm just gonna apply my duo adhesive glue that dries black, and I'm just gonna pop these lashes on. Super easy to work with because the lash line is so thin. With any black eyeshadow, I use the same 35 Neutral palette. I'm just going to focus that again in the outer V of the eye. With this pencil brush, I'm just gonna put the product there and then going back in with a blending brush, and then I'm gonna blend it out for like 10 minutes. Literally blend, blend, blend. It's a key for a nice smoky eye. And then I started to apply the black eyeshadow before I applied my black eyeliner. I forgot, so I went back and applied my black eyeliner and then continued to apply the black eyeshadow on their lower lash line. I'm also going to tightline my upper waterline so that there's not a huge gap between my eyelashes and my eyes. And finally, I'm going to use Nylon by MAC. You guys know it's my favorite brow highlight, and I'm just going to do that, highlight my brow. For lipstick today, I'm using Naked from Anastasia Beverly Hills, and I'm just going to apply that all over the lips. Now I'm just adding a little bit of gloss. This one is Rimmel London Here to Stay, and it's one of my first glosses ever, so huge throwback here. I'm just gonna apply that all over my lips. So this is it for this makeup look, you guys. I hope you like it, and if you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up just so I know what kind of videos or tutorials you guys like the most. And yeah, that's all for today. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for being here, and as always, I'll see you in my next tutorial very soon. Bye bye. Mwah.